take just one moment again to say welcome. And I'm going to introduce to you our magnificent representative from the Board of County Supervisors, Mr. Pete Canlon. Can we give him a round of applause?
Thank you very much. How's everyone doing today? Good. Very good. Thank you. And everyone's being so great. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here. Like your principal said, my name is Pete Canlon. I serve on the Board of County Supervisors. Now, from what I'm hearing, Halloween is tomorrow, right? Is it Halloween is tomorrow. We're going to have people dressing up as superheroes. And do we have a Batman here? Spider-Man? Wonder Woman? All right, well, you're going to see him everywhere. Who's going to dress up as a teacher? Well, thank you. You should, because you teachers are the real heroes. They're the ones who work so hard to help you out. Let's give the teachers a round of applause. Many of you don't know who I am and don't know what the Board of County Supervisors does. That is completely okay. I wouldn't have known when I was your age either. I will tell you that my job is to help the county government help prepare you for your future. I just want to tell you a little bit. We are talking about the library today, but I just want to tell you a quick little story when I was growing up. When I was growing up, I cared about two things. I cared about tennis and I cared about my Nintendo. So that's all I did, is I played Nintendo and I played tennis. And my career was going to be a professional tennis player. And if that didn't work out, I was going to fall back on being a professional Nintendo player. So I had this all set out. Well, I remember when I was a little bit older than you, I entered a tennis tournament. And I was really excited. I really tried hard. You know, who really cared about school and learning stuff? I was going to be a tennis player. And so I went out there and I tried hard and I practiced doing everything that I needed to do. And I ended up winning. And then I was so happy that I won that I decided, okay, this will be great. So I decided to go over, you congratulate your opponent. I thought it'd be really cool if I jumped over the net and congratulated my opponent. Well, I didn't quite gauge it right. So as I jumped over the net, I caught my foot in the net. I tripped and I ended up laying down on the tennis court. Well, a lot of people started laughing, as I'm sure you're doing right now. You're just being very nice and all. But what I learned from that is that I needed to have an education. I needed to plan for other things. Life wasn't about just Nintendo. Life wasn't about just playing tennis. So you know what I did shortly after that? I went and got a library card. And I started going to our public library. Now we're here to talk about libraries today. And we're with the government here to help build things to help prepare you for the future. Now the library is an amazing place to learn, to meet other people, and to prepare for your future. Now, some of you might not be as excited about a library as I am. You might think, well, King's Dominion sounds a little bit better than this. Maybe Busch Gardens. What are some other places that you like? Absolutely. Great places. But I'll tell you something. A library is like an amusement park for your mind. It is a place that you can go and learn about all sorts of different places all over the world. It is so exciting to go to the library. Now, your teachers tell you this all the time, and let me tell you that is absolutely true. You don't stop learning when that bell rings, do you? You don't stop learning when you finish your homework, do you? You don't stop learning after elementary school, middle school, high school, or even college. Life is about learning something new every single day. And that is the wonderful thing about a public library. You have all the information in the world in one place. Just think about that. Now, who knows who Albert Einstein was? Very good. Oh, very popular guy. Was he a smart guy? Did he know a lot of things? He once said that the most important thing that everyone should know is what? The location of a library. That's what Albert Einstein said was the most important thing that you needed to know was the location of a library. You guys are really lucky because you have a library right next door. You can go to the library almost any time you want. Now, I encourage you to ask your parents to take you to the library often, so you can read, so you can do all the things that are at your fingertips at a library. Now, a little bit later today, we're going to be burying a time capsule. Now, a time capsule is basically, well, it's right here. It's this cylinder here, and we put things in it. So say 10, 20 years from now, you'll see in a second, guys. 10, 20 years from now, future kids will be able to open up that time capsule and get a sense of what life was like for all of you. Now, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know what the future is going to be like 10 or 20 years from now. But I will tell you that all of you will play a huge part in determining what our future is going to be like. And we have a bunch of amazing kids here at Mountain View Elementary School. You have an opportunity to learn in your classes from your teachers and at the library. You have all the resources that you need at your fingertips. And I am really excited for when they open up that time capsule someday. And the wonderful world, the new inventions, the new ideas that are going to come from all of you because you took the time to read, you took the time to learn, and you took the time to invest to make our future bright as possible, as bright as possible. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to be here. I'm so excited that this library is open. I'm so excited that all of you have an opportunity to go to the library and to learn and to read. Thank you very much, everyone.
At this time, I have the pleasure of presenting some of our wonderful 5th grade students who are going to do a dramatic presentation for us.
The 1st grade book is The Day the Crayons Quit.
I quit. I'm the real color of the sun. Yellow's an imposter. I'm the real color of the sun. Whoa, crayons. You use me too much. I'm short and stubby. I'm coloring outside lines. Duncan, if you don't start coloring inside lines, I'm going to tell Mommy. I'm used to it. Hey, crayons, let's not break each other, okay?
The 2nd grade book is Elephant and Piggy.
Hey, Carol, you want to learn how to dance? We can teach you. Try to sit. Are you okay?
The 3rd grade book is Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
And those guys are loyal to Bryce. I'm just kidding. There's no time to keep going.
Harry Potter. The 4th grade book is Harry Potter.
Was to create something to go in the time capsule. And Mrs. Scott, our fantastic librarian, at the beginning of the year, she worked with all of our students in grades 1 through 5. You got to vote. You got to talk about all of the things that are relevant to you in the year 2015. And the posters that each grade level created are going to be rolled up, and they're going to go in the time capsule. Can we show them the time capsule? And somewhere by the public library, the time capsule is going to be buried, so that when it's opened in the future, they will get to see all of the things that you decided were important to you in 2015. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? So we want to thank you for your hard work, for putting in some effort, because we are enjoying our new neighbors. We've got some representatives from the public library system, I believe, right? Right, from the public library system. Thank you very much. And a few of the representatives from Mr. Canlon's office, because we know how important it is for our school to be partners with our new neighbors at the Haymarket Gainesville Public Library. Thank you so very much.